How's it going, guys? Lime here. Today I'm going to be talking about Warlock Quan Chi, and specifically what he does differently from the other variations. Warlock is one of the more underutilized variations, but I like to think it's one of the better ones. It's not as much a zone variation like the other ones. Obviously, he's got the portals and the skulls still, which are always good tools. But this variation, what it has differently is it has... I'm going to show you the first move. It's the portal, but the on-reaction kick. So, I didn't set him to wake up, did I? Okay. So, if I can time it right, on reaction, you should be able to get him before he can even throw out his projectile. Alright, that's enough. So that's really good, if you, especially if you can read it. If you see it coming, and I would say anywhere from mid-screen to full screen, it usually works. Just right about here. No one's going to expect you to hit them with something, but right there, if you throw it out, it's very quick. It looks like you're backdashing almost, so they're not going to expect anything to be coming at them. It's a really good way to cancel out their projectiles, so you're not sitting there and trading with them. And it's very quick. It's not very punishable from back here, because even then, if they block it, they're going to have to run it, and the most they can do is, you know, try to just quickly run into a combo, and a lot of the times you can get out of it. Full screen, it's nearly impossible, unless they hit you with a projectile, but even then you can duck it or block it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is his portal. There we go. More specifically, though, his EX portal. There we go. Which sets him up for a 50-50. And in case you're not familiar with that, a 50-50 is when you leave the opponent in a trance state, so you either have to hit them with an overhead or a low, and they have to guess which one. It's 50-50% chance they're going to guess it right, hence the name 50-50. So, Quan Chi, if you wanted to combo into it, you can add it to a combo, and then they're going to have to guess right. If they guess wrong, look at that, they're right back in another combo. You can keep doing it till you run out of meter, and you can't EX it anymore, or until they just give up and break it, until they guess right. But it's a fairly good string to have. No other Quan Chi variation has it. I mean, I guess you could always do a trance. I guess you could always do a trance and then do that, but the trance is going to leave them in that state anyway, so they can't block. You'd have to be sitting back here waiting for them, which I don't know why you'd do. So that's a good way to end your combos in a reset and then force them to go 50-50. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is Quan Chi's only wake up, which is that. And if you EX it, gives him armor, throws him through the portal, and then you can even combo into it if I don't drop it. So just like that. It's pretty easy. And then there, over the course of that, it's pretty easy. So if you're in the corner and someone's, let me do this really quick. Someone's trying to, I don't know why he'd be doing that one. Let's just do random. Let's see what happens. Okay. So you can armor through it, whatever they're going to try to do. Alright. Did I even turn it on? Yes, I did. Ah, great. And then you'll be able to get out of it. This, like I said, this is the only Quan Chi variation where he has... Oh, man. I forgot I still had that on. It's the only Quan Chi variation that he has a wake up. Aside from the drop, obviously. Every variation has that. But if the opponent's blocking... very punishable. He sits there in about 2 solid seconds that he can just be blocked. And even then, it's not a whole lot of damage when it hits. I think it's about 11 or 12, if I'm not mistaken. But it's not worth it. Let's see. 15. Okay, 15%. But when you think about it, it's 15% or a 16% combo, and then you can do anything from right there. Whether you want to do, you can do whatever you want. But for the most part, I think this Quan Chi is very underutilized, but it's, I think, his best, if not one of his best. He doesn't zone as much as Summoner, obviously. He doesn't have the armored portals that Sorcerer does, but he still has everything that he needs to be able to zone. And he's got a few more tricks for when he gets up close. which I think is Quan Chi's main weakness. So this variation, I feel like, should be more used than it is, but it's not. So hopefully some of these tricks will help you, be able to play Warlock Quan Chi a little bit better, or just take your Quan Chi in general to another level by being able to mix it up and play multiple variations. If you enjoyed this video, check out some of our other videos. We stream on Twitch at MKLemonLime, so check us out. Thanks again for watching.